My name is Tiffany. I am 25 years old this year, and I come from Canada. I have experienced a lot. In the 15th of April 2025, I had a very rare and risky SC joint surgery with a knee graft. This surgery is rarely performed, and most surgeons are not skilled in doing it. I went into the surgery, but the night before, even the air felt different. I was terrified to have this surgery, but I was ready after 4 years of waiting. The last thing I said before I went under was, "Please keep me alive." After I went under, I remember floating and looking down at my chest. They were working on my SC joint, which is near vital organs. I remember them working near what I believe was my heart and saying, "Oh no," and moving very quickly. I remember seeing them hit something with a surgical tool, and someone in red shoes running to do something very fast. Then they said, "That was close." My monitor showed that I was still alive without a flatline, but there was one moment I remember looking at a dip in my heart rate. It wasn't enough to declare anything or last long because they fixed it and said, "That was close." I then went somewhere dark and was met with a familiar feeling energy that I called the waiting room. I had a decision to make in that moment. I had to decide to stay or come back. I remember deciding I would come back, and if I did, I wouldn't be better. My surgery would fail, and I would have to fight to get better. I would try to make a difference if I could. All my injuries are so rare and complex that I'm told surgeons don't know what to do. I came back for my son, my dad, and for my mission. I decided to come back to a difficult life to make a change. When I woke up, I was so confused and angry. I had no idea what happened, but I had the memory of it. I came back to still be injured with such a rare issue. I kept saying, "I know I should be happy I lived, but it was so much better there." It was so peaceful, calm, and warm in the waiting room. I felt like I fit in for the first time in my life. I didn't sleep for days because I was scared I would forget what the waiting room felt like, and the experience would fade away. It took me weeks to feel like a human again. During that time, I wasn't able to tell anyone about my experience. It took weeks of confusion, anger, and isolation to understand what happened. I still feel confused, but I'm learning to understand what I went through. I did come back with a lot of knowledge out of nowhere. I see life and the world so differently now. I started writing a book and am still fighting to find a surgeon across the world who can help me with all my rare and complex injuries. I also came back with a fire that doesn't seem to go out to make a change somehow. I came back with a mission and I believe a purpose.